Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. So we still have this beautiful pile of logs waiting at our sawmill. I don't really need to fill anything up, it has been filled to the brim I guess, so nothing special to do there. I am still waiting for 3 more pallets of wood beams because I need to deliver them to the playground construction, and I have just read the comment from Mr. Tambiers that he didn't think about how I'm gonna unload stuff with all those huge trailers of logs I unloaded previously. But yeah, John, I just want to say that no problem, because it's actually my fault that I built this sawmill in such a tight space. On top of a hill for that matter. So yeah, the blame is all on me, don't you worry. And you know, it presents an additional challenge that I can solve, which is also a feel-good thing if I'm able to solve it, you know. And so far I have been able to solve it, and look at that, the trees have started to grow. These were just saplings previously. So there's one here, there's one here and over there. Yeah, we're making this place look real nice. Real nice. In any case, yeah, I do have to wait until I have 4 pallets of wood beams ready so I can take them down. But I did receive a call from Mr. Walter that he has something and that he or his neighbor is in a need of help, so I'm gonna go and see him about that. I don't know what this is all about or what that is all about, but yeah, I'm about to find out. Yeah, I'm going down the hill and you can see the trees have grown in this spot also. Yeah, this is turning into a proper forest. I love it. Arriving at the Walters farm. Look at that case. Such a beautiful tractor. So yeah, here he is. So let me have a word with... Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot that I have some materials ready for him. Hi Walter, I'm sorry, but I completely forgot about your construction project. Yeah, so let me turn the camera off. Right, a few words were spoken and it seems like his neighbor Ben needs some assistance. He was farmhand for Mr. Walter years ago, and he actually bought a place next door actually, and he has a small barn and prehistoric tractor, I am led to believe. So yeah, I'll go pay him a visit, and he needs some fertilizing to do. I think this is the place. Yeah, he's already waiting outside. Let me park. Camera out of the way. Hello, are you Mr. Ben? Okay, well, few words were spoken with Mr. Ben also. He did confirm he is the one I'm looking for, and he said that I simply need to go inside here, and there's a tractor already waiting. And believe you me, this really is a prehistoric. It's a McCormick Farmall. Made in USA, International Harvester Company, Chicago, USA. It's a trike. I wonder how stable that is. This is probably not for not for any hills or slopes. It's more of a flatland tractor, and it has everything attached at the back. So yeah, solid fertilizer needs to be sprayed or spread on one of the fields. He did show me how to use it real quick, but I'm still not completely sure that I'm gonna be able to work this machine. And there is a very interesting thing, and the gas, you can see we have brake pedals here. One is for left tire, one is for right tire, rear tires of course. You have a throttle pedal or a gas pedal, and there is also a hand controlled gas. Let me just say it into it. There is a hand controlled gas pedal right here in front of my hands. So yeah. This is such an interesting thing. So let's try and start it up. Okay, it starts right up. I guess it must be quite in good condition. Because I have seen videos on YouTube when people are trying to start up their old tractors and stuff like that, and it's it's a chore. Sometimes you need a lot of different additives and help start a fluid or something like that. Sometimes they spray something into the carburetor. Yeah. So let's put it into first gear and let's add some throttle. Oh, there are gauges. I completely missed them. So this is not as bare tractor as I expected it's gonna be. Okay, careful now. This is fun. Bye, Ben. Just waved him a quick goodbye before I leave. So the field in question is on the other side of the main road. Up on the upper portion of the county. I'm just looking how well that barn is situated in there. Quite interesting. Oh, and this tractor got some speed in it. Oh. Yeah. This is a wild ride. Gotta be extra careful that the roads are clear, as I am not very well protected in this machine. Not very well at all. Okay, so let me set the hand gas, the RPM limiter, or it's not limiter, it's a setter to set RPM. I just hope I'm going the right way. I think I need to go more on the north side. Still not in the right level, not in the right plane. But I have to say that even though this is a tricycle, it's actually quite stable. as I expected. You know, engine is usually the heaviest part of a tractor or any machine, and since we have the engine on front, it's mostly over that front trike wheel. I was expecting it to be leaning a lot more, but it's not. Actually very stable. I should have lifted that up before I went on the road, shouldn't I? Oh well. So yeah, if you don't need to go through a lot of acres in a short amount of time, a tractor like this is quite a fun thing to use, you know. Ah, beautiful. So it's taking me ages just to get to the field. You know, that's a thing you need to be mindful of. And I believe he said that when I go past the wagon maker, the first field on the right is his. I guess this is this one. Okay, so how do I start the PTO? Okay, like this. Ain't gotta be thorough. Make sure I cover everything. Maybe I should just lower the speed a bit, shouldn't I? Yeah, much better. Okay, and like this. So it's not a square field, so I think one pass down, one pass up, and one in the middle, and we should be all done. You know, farming like this really does make you feel like you're connected to the environment, to the field, to the nature. This is such a fun experience. And to use a piece of history. So, yeah, how old even is this? Must be at least 50 years old, not more, 60. Come on, come on, you got this. Okay, I don't want to empty out the whole hopper. But I think if I go, and there's fertilizer over here and up there. Just a little bit like this, I'll cover everything in one go. Not the easiest thing to do. Okay, and let's return back a little bit, and we should be quite done and empty. Come on. Yeah, the power is not here. It's quite severely underpowered, this machine. If you think about it, you know how they used to do all this with horses, wagons, with other animals. Using a tractor like this was probably like using a spaceship. In any case, I think we are quite done. Yes, I believe the hopper is empty and the field is mostly covered. Let me just check into the hopper how it looks like. Yep, completely empty. Good. Well, let's return back home. Not home, but home to Mr. Ben. Okay, I feel like I'm in danger. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Yeah, going so slow on the main road, it's yeah, it's a hazard. In any case, see you at Ben's. Returning back to Ben's. Safe and sound. So I have successfully navigated my way back without any accidents or anything like that. So Ben, you want me to put it in the barn? Okay, of course. Shouldn't be an issue since this is such a small machine. Do you know what? This trike setup actually... this is very useful for navigation in tight quarters because you don't have those two wheels at the front hindering your turning around. And look at that, how genius this suspension is made. Because of course the tractor doesn't have any suspension, at least not that I'm aware of. Nope, everything looks bolted down. The only suspension were the tires, and even these are not very soft. But yeah, you have a spring under your seat and a shock absorber to stop you going up and down like a I don't know, Jack in a box. Oh man. In any case, yeah, I'm gonna have a few words with Mr. Ben and then I'll probably return back to my place and see if there's anything else to do. I am parking up my truck in the garage because I have noticed there is hail forecasted for today. Now, how do I make sure that I have everything under cover that needs to be under cover? There is still a tractor over here and there is a logging trailer over there. They both need to get secured under a roof. Yeah, I think the best place, the best roof for these two machines are gonna be is gonna be under the actual sawmill. I did think about putting the tractor in the garage, but looking at this, I'm not gonna be able to fit both of these, you know, both the trailer and the tractor with the front loader in there, so I better put everything in here. At least I hope I'm able to navigate it. It's quite a tight spot. Yeah. I didn't set this right. Even though, you know what? Yeah, I can. I forgot about this. This trailer has a steering mechanism, so it helps you navigate through a forest path or something like that. I guess I'm not using it right. Nope. Let's just focus on doing it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I need to hug this corner a bit tighter. Like this, and now make the tractor follow through. This is going to be a bit more difficult than I expected it to be. Okay, challenge. I'm not the one to shy away from a challenge like this, but yeah, I definitely need to make the tractor go like this and mind the mirrors. And we're in. Okay. I want to put it more to this side if I have 2 more pallets up here before the hail is over. So I want to keep enough space for that. All right. Good. Good. Very good. Right, so let me close this door and I'm gonna go make myself an early lunch. I'm gonna wait through the hail and I'll see you on the other side. Yeah, I just wanted to tag in for a second. The hail is not too bad, so I'm just sitting here on the porch and watching it hail away. And supposedly it's gonna stop quite soon, but yeah, I don't think this is gonna make any real damage, which is a good thing, you know. You never want to have hail that makes real damage. And it's over, and so is my sitting time. And look at that, we had another playground sold just now for 90,000. Yeah, this playground toy maker is really a money-making machine. It's a printer. It doesn't get any better than that. So let's see, we're a bit more than halfway through another pallet. So I'm gonna have a lay down and I'm gonna wait if I am able to get 2 more for today, so I can deliver them to the playground, and yeah, then we'll call it a day. It's been eventful. Quite eventful so far. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get another pallet today because it just produced one and it took 5 hours. 4 hours. So if I wait another 5 hours, it's already gonna be around 10 p.m. Which I think is gonna be too late for me to deliver the materials, because no one's gonna be at the playground. And we have another pallet of furniture. Good. So since there's no rain forecasted, I think I'm gonna wait for the next episode for the next day until I do take this away and until I take 4 pallets of wood beams. So yeah, I guess this is it for today. I think we have done quite a lot. And well, maybe not today exactly, but otherwise, yeah, we have come a lot. We are sitting at $681,384. We have plenty of money. I am quite set. I think I can live out my pension if I just keep on keeping on as I am today. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And do check in on Mr. John Tenbier's YouTube channel. I think it's the same company. Let me just check real quick. The same company at John Tenbier's. Check his channel out, and I guess he's gonna get the playground toy delivered anytime now, or maybe he has already recorded that and uploaded, I'm not sure, but at this very moment it's not. So yeah, keep an eye out so you can see my playground toy delivered to him. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.